Hello, Attactioneers. Welcome to the Attack Action Podcast. I'm your host, Taylor Morrow, and I'm power building.
And I'm your host, the Calling Honigman, and I am a marathon man.
And I'm your host, Blake Meyer, and we don't know yet.
And I'm your host, Zane Johnson, and I'm phoning it in.
Wow, these are all really good, and who knows what's happening with any of us. I feel like, what episode is this? 130, 131, something like that. I think.
Stop counting.
We've nailed the intro. Finally, we did it. Great job, everybody. We're peaking right now. Ooh, we're not peaking. We're on our steep incline to a peak that knows no summit.
Now we need to nail the after the trip.
Oh, come on, man. That's like my signature thing is an awkward sentence that becomes a paragraph. And poetry.
The acknowledgement kind of undermined the actual, achievement. But
sorry, I'm proud of us. Sorry.
We are basically, passable at our jobs here as podcast hosts. Bare minimum has been met.
We split.
We all showed up.
50 cents between us. Who wants to start first with their bullshit? Oh, good. Silence. Perfect.
I guess I'll go.
I mean, we go in order. Yeah, we gotta. Yeah. Colin's next.
Even now introduced variables, we normally just go in the same order.
I thought we were ready for that one. All right.
No, we're not ready for improvisation. This is a strictly scripted series. Everything's carefully written before we start, including the awkward exchanges.
Perfect.
But I am, yes, a marathon man. This weekend, I was like, you know what, guys? I'm going to play a bunch of Sage. You know what I didn't do is play a bunch of Sage. I instead joined the Marathon Beta Server Slam because shout out to good friend of the show, Thomas, works over there at Bungie. Worked on this game, was like, hey guys, we're gonna do this thing. And I was like, I think I saw one trailer about it. Not super interested, to be honest, beforehand, because it was some kind of first person shooter, which I don't play much of these days. But Thomas worked on it, so I was like, fuck it, I'm getting in there. It's a free beta, like that's fun. I like just to try out a game before playing it. We love demos. If you're in our Discord, you know that we love a demo for a video game. So, I spent not like a ton of time, but I spent a good amount of time playing this game, which is very hard. Not exactly what I thought it was, but very cool nevertheless. Definitely was trying to go and just like shoot everything I saw. That's how you die immediately. This game, like the AI will just toast you so fast. It's crazy. You're just like, oh, I guess that was 5-minute run. It's supposed to be like a 20-minute game and I'm just dead. But yeah, it was pretty good. It's an extraction shooter, which I hadn't played much of those kinds of games. So you're more supposed to just like kind of get in and get out with what you can without, picking too many fights. And it was a good time. So I learned a little bit. The aesthetic is kind of crazy. It's like cyberpunk anime. And some people were like bashing it, but I thought it was pretty dope, to be honest. It was very well executed and just like a little overwhelming, but I think that's the point. All the fake corporations were really good. New Caloric was the one that's like growing food. And they have these little intro videos for when you like kind of can access them as like a sponsor or something. And they're all like really good and fucked up futuristic sci-fi stuff. So pretty fun. I pre-ordered it. It was a $40 game. I feel like I will get $40 worth of value out of it for sure. So that's me.
Hell yeah. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Shout out to Thomas. Good job. Don't know what you did, but
could be
well,
sponsored.
yeah. Bungie, hit us up. We're your target audience, kind of, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, for sure. We're video game adjacent. I would say that's one of the most popular channels in the Discord is the video game chat.
Well, it's because there's only one chat for video games, while there's many chats for Flesh and Blood. So if we combine the topics,
All right.
I'm just saying, it's not like we don't talk about Flesh and Blood in there.
It's true.
But it is a good chat. Get in there. Blake, what are we finding out?
Well, I went on vacation to Palm Springs for a weekend, so that was pretty cool. It was kind of this would be a sick spot for a hyper house, or what could go wrong here? And then a dog came out of nowhere and bolted into my knee, and so I'm wearing a knee brace right now and hoping that whenever I have somebody look at it tomorrow, they go, it's just a slight problem. Just relax your knee for a while, but I don't know if you can do make your knuckle bones scrape each other, but that's kind of what my knee's doing right now whenever I move laterally. So super fun, super exciting, super annoying. But it's my fault for trying to relax for 24 hours. That's what happens whenever I let my guard down. A guard dog, or what is it? A guide dog goes right into my guard. So it's one of those things. You're like, what the hell? Palm Springs was pretty interesting, though. It is a testament of I am probably gay based on everything that happened this weekend with me and 3 women over 40 and 1 woman my age, where it's like, I'm going to go in this room for 45 minutes and play on my phone. And, where are you? What are you doing? You're like, leave me alone. Chill. I have to watch this trailer for Zero Men's of the Third Age, which I was like, I don't remember signing off on my dating life being lore for LSS, but here we are.
Now that joke makes more sense. Good joke. Also, I'm sorry.
What about you, Zane?
That sucks, Blake. Sorry to hear. Oh, man. So if you haven't read the newsletter from the last month or two, my wife and I are expecting a baby girl basically any time now in the next 2 weeks. And you think you have done everything and thought of everything until the next minute comes and then you have 12 more things to do. And so I'm phoning it in. I'm doing everything I can. I have been run ragged all for 3 months straight, but we're almost there. It's almost in sight. This will probably be my last episode for a good chunk of time, but we'll be back. We're very excited, but also, man, I am exhausted ahead of time, which is really not what you're supposed to do.
Bummer. But also exciting, though.
Very excited.
That's just the new normal. So, it's fine. You're just getting ready for what's to come.
It's called pre-gaming.
Exactly. That's exactly.
We're trialing out the sleep pattern on accident, but I'll tell you.
Fuck.
Jeez.
Sheesh.
How about you, Taylor?
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Zane. I thought you'd never ask. Today's day 1 of a 10-week workout program that me and Carly started, and it was fun. We've taken a couple weeks off for our workout plan, kind of leading up to San Diego, and now we've restarted, which is great. And so we're just trying to get fucking jacked for bathing suit season, which is always fast approaching,
Some would say it's already here because it's fucking 90 degrees down here.
Oh, we had a beautiful day today as well. I wore a t-shirt basically most of the day, which is great.
It was mid 90s in SoCal this weekend.
Sheesh.
It's great. The rest of the country's on ice, and we are guns out, suns out. You know.
Hell
They
yeah.
did say something of like it legitimately is the hottest winter of all time in SoCal. And I've had this conversation with people I substitute teach with, so teachers, and they're like, "No, it's usually this hot." And I was like, "You guys gotta be out of your fucking mind." No, it hasn't been. Like, what are you talking about? So it is nice to get some validation of like, yes, this is as hot as it has ever been in our entire lives.
The Saturday, I think, was the last day of February, and it was the hottest February day on record in like most of the counties in the area.
Wow. Well, sweet. Well, good thing I'm preparing my body for global warming. That's clearly happening. And so I'll be ready when in 50 years when there is no more snow and there's no more ice and we're just in t-shirts all the time. There's no more jobs. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'll be ready. I'll be physically fit.
Lots of time to play Flesh and Blood. You know.
Hell yeah. In between growing our own food on our rooftops. Hell yeah. But it has to be a diverse crop too, because everything will be eaten.
Oh,
by-
I've been diverse cropping my whole life, so I know.
Hell yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's what's going on today. Just right before this podcast, getting jacked. We love to see it. Operation Get Carly Jacked is underway.
What'd you work out today?
Oh, we like to do all the main stuff. We do a squat, we do a press, we do a pull, you know. So we're doing squats, overhead press, and Romanian deadlifts. So
Butt stuff. I get it.
yeah, we're doing a little butt stuff, a little shoulder stuff, a little triceps, you know.
Some
Getting
sore
it in there.
hamstrings tomorrow with the
Oh, yeah.
Romanians.
Yeah. I felt it even after the first set of squats. I was like, well, all right, I'm gonna be sore. My abductor magnus gets out of shape fast.
Tell me about it.
I know.
I don't even know where mine is.
That's how
Very-
out of shape it is. Crazy.
It's an important
It's
muscle.
also in Palm Springs, having an okay and bad time.
Relaxing for 24 hours. You know what was not relaxing for 24 hours was Flesh and Blood this weekend. We had ProQuest. We had the first CC event in Montreal. And it was amazing on all accounts for everybody in everything. And you know what also happened? Was that people probably started listening to this podcast for the very first time. So thank you for listening to this podcast for the very first time. Love to have you. If you've only been here for 5 episodes, thank you so much. Very sorry if Zane is your favorite person on this podcast. You're gonna have to make do, okay?
I'm probably not. It's okay.
Whoa, dude.
Zane, people came up to me in Palm Springs and were like, "Bro, you know Mr. What is Zane's last name?
You know Zane the Rock Johnson?
Fuchsia? You know Mr. Fuchsia?" Yeah, I'm on a podcast. They're like, he kind
Look
of
out, there's a dog.
crushes art.
Usually crushes our drafts. However,
This time in a fucking landslide, he slaughtered us. He left us out in the sun to turn us into jerky. Colin, the Honigman, is our champion of the art draft for Compendium of Rathe. Thank
Really?
you very much. Great job. We're going to be trying to do this more often. So, like, not art drafts, but announce the winner in the next episode based upon you, the community's votes. So great job, Colin.
Thank you.
I think you're complaining about getting picked last every time really won you a couple of votes.
It's hater shit, dude. Taylor, you picked Glory Plate and thought you were gonna win. Chill.
Dude, look, okay. Everybody has a weird pick every time. This is my thing since you asked. People just pick whatever is like the card they like the best, or who was the funniest or some shit like that. And I'm always like, look at all 5 cards versus their 5 cards. And if you view that lens, I'm undefeated.
Taylor, this was not your strongest draft, respectfully.
Dude, the vibes, though, were good. I like my draft. I stand by it. I think it's my best. Colin, congratulations.
Colin, congratulations.
You did the best. And I feel like you should be proud of yourself. What are you going to do with this championship?
I'm going to share it with my team, you know. Wouldn't be here without y'all. Give it up to God.
There you go. Glory to God. Hell yeah.
God Johnson, my good friend. He's Zane's cousin.
And for Zero Man of the Third Age, Taylor, you're on a performance improvement plan for art drafts. If you can go ahead and log into your email after this, and there will be a lengthy thing for you to read, and we'll need you to sign at the bottom.
Look, when I, for Part the Misfail, did the all foot draft and didn't win, I was never going to win ever again. That was like the greatest art draft ever. And
bro, you were going up against Traverse the Universe.
Dude, I had 5 feet as my picks. 5 of them.
And yet
some were magical, some were covered in water.
Let's talk about the real win, though. Is that what's his name? God, is it
Heinrich? Linder.
Heinrich, maybe either one. I don't know. Linder.
Lindner and me.
Fucking shout it out, Blake. Denied his proposal.
Just shoot your shot, though, Blake.
But was very happy that we love Tough as Rock. That was great. I hope he's just a listener. If he is, let us know. That's awesome. Or if someone sent him there, I don't know. Either way,
he did say that someone sent him the soundbite, but he was looking forward to listening to the whole thing.
Nice.
So we'll have to get a follow up.
And whenever I pose with the boast mat later, after 9 months of upper body, it'll be undeniable.
Speaking of that, I also have to issue an apology. I said Carlos Corchaga was a Brazilian. He is not.
Obviously.
Yeah, so very sorry to our Brazilian fan base, which is our strongest fan base. Sorry, North America. Yeah. Okay. You need to step it up.
Not sorry. Let's be real. Not sorry.
Yeah, totally. Sao Paulo is much farther away than it seems on paper. Isn't that crazy?
It's way more east than you think it is. Like you think South America's
way down, yeah,
below you, but it's like diagonally.
So anyway, flights are like $500 out of LAX in May. Who's going? Okay,
good question.
Right, and the answer to that question is the Patreon. We need funds to get to Brazil. Okay. So if you've enjoyed this 15 to 20 minutes of us not talking about Flesh and Blood, really, then you have a chance to support us by joining our Patreon. It's $4 a month, which is, let's be real, basically nothing. Kids at school don't even pick up freaking quarters that are on the ground anymore because they're not worth it. And this $4 is a collection of 4 times 4 quarters, right? So it's like basically we're asking for
it's like 32 quarters.
Great math. We're asking for very little here, and you get to support us directly. And you know what? You get access to the Discord. You get to vote on art drafts in an exclusive way. You get to hang out with Simon and talk about video games every single day. Simon like maybe lives in Steam. I don't know. It's crazy. And then you also get to see all of the Arachne bullshit I do. And you get to just freaking vibe out with us in the best Discord on the planet for Flesh and Blood, for sure. I'm going to say it. Nobody's is better. Ours is the best. So there you go. Join on up. Check in the description. You just join the Patreon. Boom. Click it. $4 every month. No big deal. You can support us at a higher rate if you would like. We'll hook you up with stuff.
We won't deny you the pleasure of giving us more of your money. Because let's be honest, $4 is not enough. It's not. It's not a lot, so it's not enough.
Yeah.
To get us to Brazil, we got bills to pay.
Yeah. We need
Zane, his baby, and his
Wait,
wife.
Zane, have you named
This
your
is
kid yet, or
crazy.
can we sell that too?
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
That's a $20 Patreon subscription.
Yeah.
That's a vote we're having on the $20 Patreon subscription.
I guess it's got to be a Z name, right?
There's not many.
That's how that works.
Zendaya.
There's way more
Ziggy?
male. Ziggy. Sure enough, with a Y. 2 Ys.
Zora. Zelda.
Zelda, weirdly popular. Like, it's like not low on the rankings. Like, it's
pretty good.
It's not like a niche name, really. It's, yeah.
Do you think it's because of the video game?
No.
Probably not. No.
Should name him something normal like bookcase.
Viscerai.
I had two friends. One friend wanted to name their kid what was it? Victor, no. It was Megatron Von Doom, and then his real last name got vetoed. And I was like, that's pretty powerful. Then my other friend was like, I just want to set my kid up for success. So we're just going to call him Doctor or Fire Chief or Batman. Just like the job we kind of want him to have. And, you know.
Then when he becomes a doctor, the hospital can say, he's our only doctor. And then they'll be very...
Content strategist, come get your food.
Doctor. If his last name was also Doctor, that would also help his chances.
Exactly. So anyway, Brazil, we need you in the Patreon, is what I'm saying. You're our greatest fan base. Get your butts in there. Okay?
That Brazilian dollar has to start creaming the American dollar. Now that we're in war again. No! That was crazy being also on vacation and then, all right, before bed, what do you guys want to do? And then it was a missile is hit and you're like, oh my God.
We attacked who and why? Oh.
Then somebody was like, you guys are mispronouncing it. We're not allowed to mispronounce it. It's Iran.
That's true.
That's true.
It's true.
And now I can't run. What the frick?
Speaking of running, you know where I ran to this weekend? Was a ProQuest.
No.
And you know what happens at ProQuests? You play Flesh and Blood.
You win majority of your games, but still lose in the end.
What I'll say about
you taking the sights, the sounds, the aromas, the gameplay, you know, all of this stuff, camaraderie, all these things come together in a magical way, you know?
In a melange. I was super hyped to play. I really felt like I was just putting in a lot of work. I made a Briar list I felt that was really good and gave me some edges. And then the room was full of Briars, which was funny. And then I played a Briar round 1. Okay, so also it was 14 people. So the pressure to win could not be higher. It's you can lose that first round, but then you got to win out. Or you got to win 2 and then, I said, so it was just fuck, this sucks that it's.
But you should be used to that by now, playing 8-person ProQuest, where if you lose, you automatically are out.
And then Briar Mirror round 1, I lose. I'm like, okay, here we go. And then I pair into the only Icelander in the room. And I was just the irony of this situation right now is not lost on me as a playing Icelander exclusively in Sage leading up to that. It's just funny. My hubris remains defeated in all aspects in my flesh and blood life. So next time I'm like going to make a change and I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to cut the tech for this matchup. Tell me no, because then that's who I'm going to face round one, which has happened a bunch of times now. Anyway, didn't win. Shout out to Levi, top forward. Great job.
What
But
did Levi play?
he played Dory with an axe.
Generic
it was-
guardian warrior
It's great
hero.
while it lasted. It was nice to know you, Levi.
Yeah. If you couldn't hear it on our podcast, you could visually see it if you're on YouTube. All four of us shaking our heads in disappointment.
I don't know. Dory seems like on the upswing.
In what way, Blake?
Well, top eighted another thing in Montreal.
Very
French
different.
Dory.
That's a Dawnblade
Oh,
Dory.
okay.
We
My
respect
bad. My
those.
bad. Sorry.
Speak for yourselves, eh? You lose me a Dory every step of the way. But that's fine. It's, some people, they don't like good things.
Simon's going to kill you. But
Look, I respect everyone's decision to do it. I mean, in verbally.
somebody segue us into the banned and restricted announcement, which is what I thought Blake was doing, but apparently not.
Wait, we
Yes, he
didn't shout out the Vincent. We got to shout out the Vincent from Montreal.
Oh, you guys want to do Montreal first? Okay, sorry.
Well, that's
You're right. I'm reading the document.
per the outline. Per the outline in order, it is first.
Yeah.
You had already.
Let's talk-
So
inserted
there was
it.
also a calling.
Let's talk about that. Yeah.
And where was it? France? French Canada.
There you go. Is that offensive, do you think, to French Canadians?
No.
They love speaking French, I think.
But do they love France?
They kind of have to,
I mean,
because
you would
they don't
think.
love Canada. If they loved Canada, they'd speak English. So I don't know what.
And this is why.
If there
is
was
why
a
Brazil
state
is
that was
our-
like,
our
guys,
strongest.
we're German Virginia. We only speak German here. The rest of America would have bullied the shit out of them by now into speaking only English.
This is
Those
why.
Mennonites or something.
German Virginia or West Virginia.
Fuck me. This is the best episode we've ever done. This is why we have a South American fan base that's so strong. It's because we alienate our North American fan base.
Oh no, all the people from Montreal.
Very big city.
There was a tweet that said the worst thing about Canada is that half the country speaks French and then the other half lets them.
Wow.
Love that tweet. The other tweet that showed up yesterday and that I think is controversial but funny as hell. Misogynist. Is there a Mr. Misogynist I could talk to?
Jesus Christ.
That was Tweets with Blake on
The old B and Z there. Tweets with B and Z. Gonna miss that. Montreal, let's talk about it. First classic constructed meta we've seen since
Copium of Rathe came
Tau
out.
Tau 7-0 to start off day one.
Bro, Tau Tau. We love Tau Tau.
dude. Tau
And then
Tau's
he
the
was
best.
then he was out after day 2 and did not make the top 8s. It's very sad.
Barely. Yeah. Ninth
Barely.
place.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, he got a draw, I think, second to last round versus Valda. And I wonder that probably like hurt him quite a bit, you know? Probably was going to make top 8 even if he maybe loses that. But I don't know. But pretty tough, but also sick. Huntsman, I posted to the Discord. I already told Zane months ago. Huntsman's A tier now, baby.
Nice.
Does that make you less inclined to want to play them?
What it does is, I don't know why I have this thing. It's like, okay, now it's good, and if I don't do good, I'm gonna feel like shit, and I need
I know
to
what you mean.
figure out the psychology of that. Is something I struggle with, you know.
Yep, I understand. I played Lexi, and she was good for a long time, and yeah, it gets old.
Lexi has a card that says draw 3 cards though, and Huntsman's
I have that
cards
as well, but I says draw 3 from your deck and then put them somewhere else. 4 if we're really lucky.
Huntsman's cards are a lot harder to like. Wait, what? How is this meta? I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, game plan deck. It's not a math deck.
Yeah, that's what I really enjoy about it. That's a great way to put it too. So that's kind of a breakout deck, Tau Tau. I was theorizing on the weekend on the road trip to Medford that I was like, man, Tau Tau went all the way to Montreal, huh? That's pretty awesome. I wonder if there was like something super specific about Montreal that he knew about that he wanted to see, and that was like another reason to go. And then so I was like, how was Montreal? And he was like, didn't get to see it much. And I was like, dang, I for sure thought he knew about some sort of church that had a stained glass window that an artist was inspired by, that then they made the artwork for one of his gotcha games, and he had to like go see it for like 5 seconds or something. And that was a reason to go to Montreal. And that was not the case, but he did have some good noodles, he said. So that's awesome.
I heard about those too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Montreal famous for its noodles. Everyone knows that.
I did not.
Great noodle city of Canada.
Well, thanks for the spoilers. I get mine Tau Tau news a week after everybody because I follow his newsletter. But what the hell?
I think that comes out the first Friday of the month.
Usually that's when newsletters are.
We're all over the place. That's correct. Oh, God. If you joined our Patreon, you also get access to our newsletter, which will be coming out when this episode comes out. So enjoy that. Blake or Zane, tell me more about what happened in Montreal. Actually, Blake, chill out for 40 seconds.
I think that means that it'll be me. Okay. This was a cool event, you know, a very flat meta distribution or a hero distribution, like a lot of heroes in the 10 range, 20 range, which was cool to see. The top 8 ends up being predictable-ish. We get 2 Acilio, we get a KO, we get a Dash IO, a Phi. We get a little bit of a surprise with Dorinthia, maybe a little bit of surprise with Ira, and then a Vincent, who had played on feature match a lot all day and the day before. It was awesome to watch the new card in action and kind of how that changes how you play the deck.
What does it do?
So Deep Recesses of something. It's a 4-cost blue 6, similar to Widespread Annihilation. But it says when the combat chain closes, you can banish it face down, which you always do. And if you do, every hero who's taken damage this turn gets to banish a card from their graveyard. Actually, I think the Vincent chooses both cards.
I think you get to banish 2 cards because you can banish your own twice.
Maybe. I don't know. That doesn't sound right to me, but maybe. But basically it means you can recur Coals, you can recur Funeral Moons, you can recur your favorite Eloquent Eulogy, you can recur whatever you want, which sounded powerful in theory and was more powerful than even it looked, before we had actually seen the gameplay, because man, recurring a Coal, recurring another, whatever Rune Gate attack you need, it's just like a huge boost to that deck that was a little bit soft to fatigue and a little bit predictable. And so, I don't know, it was cool to watch that deck and how it had evolved just with the addition of that and the new Grimoire, which is very simple but very powerful to just pay 1, make 1 rune chant and destroy it. So all the Vincent games I was glued to. Was a little bit bummed to see Vincent lose in the finals, but sometimes aggro is just going to aggro, and Dio ended up taking it down. Congrats to Connor. He's been on that deck forever. Taylor, what do you got?
It's Deep Recesses of Existence, and it's when the combat chain closes, you may banish this face down. If you do, for each hero that has lost life this turn, banish a card from their graveyard.
Yeah, so you can banish 2, but one of yours, one of theirs.
Right.
Generally. So you do have to like trigger Vincent or whatever, or you have to take damage in some way for it to work, but it's really powerful when you do.
It's pretty crazy to go from playing 3 calls a game to playing 6 calls a game.
Oh yeah.
It's nuts.
When the coolest part is the coal can turn on your life loss part. So like you haven't triggered this, but then you come in for 4 and 6. That's very hard to block. If it's an aggro deck, they likely can't. Then one of the damage leaks through. Now you can coal, ping yourself, for the Vincent trigger. Now Deep Recesses is online. Bang, you can flip it, coal again. Crazy stuff. Love it.
Well, look at the
It
release
didn't
notes
recur
for
to
this.
me that you could do that.
Oh yeah. It recurred to me, but it was cool to see.
That's all I got. So everyone's going to play Vincent now?
Maybe.
I think a lot of people will take a harder look. I think it's a deck that was a little underexplored. It's very fun to play. It was my, I'm going to say a dirty word. It was my Blitz deck. Blitz. Forever, because it's just a really fun deck to play in the context of Blitz, where Vexing Quillhand is like even more broken than it is in CC. But yeah, I love Vincent. Really cool to see it do so well. Congrats to June. I think that's her name. Yeah.
Which is nice too. If like Runeblade is back into the top 8 after being gone for a month and a half.
Last legal Runeblade for a little while.
Unless I was born for this.
And if you're wondering why we're not talking about the heroes that were revealed in the Omens of the Third Age trailer, it's because that comes out tomorrow in our time. So if you're like, why are they not talking about Lexi and Aurora coming back? That's why.
And Chain's little sister.
Vincent?
Digit.
Digit.
Link.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there we go. It was worth the wait. We got there.
And their dog, Fence.
Chain link fence. Wow. That's crazy. I don't know if it's in a thing we recorded. I'm almost, maybe when we did the rares and the comment drops, I don't want to pat myself on the arm and break my arm, or pat myself on the back, break my arm, and be in a whole nother problem here. But Deep Recesses of the Existence, that always felt busted to me. Of like first thought process, I don't play this deck, so I don't know how busted this is. But it's literally everything you could want on a Vincent card. It's blue. It's yes. Oh, there's a lot of rune gate. It's like, well, you're gonna focus more on rune chant generation. Oh, it's gonna make a crazy, like, if only I had another one of the rune gates in my my banish zone. It's like, cool. You just need this one now. So it's like, it seems like it's a combo enabler. It's a disruption enabler. It's a 10 damage. Can you block this? Which requires 4 cards to possibly block. So not even a control deck is going to block this correctly.
And then the innovation of Mordred Tide coming into Vincent, which we had never seen, but had always been like a theoretical cool idea. was really enabled by this too. So one, it works great with the Grimoire, where you can like have a Mordred out and now your Grimoire makes 2. But then all the things we just talked about with Cole, you can do with Funeral Moon. And so every time you Funeral Moon, you get 2, which helps you get to the 4 to enable this, but then also helps you keep the ball rolling and like set up your following turns. So yeah, interesting to see cards that were included, like Mordred, and then cards that were excluded. Like there was no Revel in Runeblood, there was no Haunting Rendition, like a lot of Vinset, like somewhat classic cards, like not in the list.
Yeah. And they're playing Envelop in Darkness or whatever.
I've always been an Envelop believer. That card's nuts.
Well,
She's
there's
got
just
2 grimoires in this list.
Yeah. There's just a time where they weren't pitching, but now they can pitch or use Tunic, right? For that sort of stuff. And that with Mordred is really good. And when you play Mordred and then play an attack and then your Malefics trigger and you have 2 of those out and you just make 4 more rune chants out of nowhere, it's freaking awesome. So, and June looked like such a good player on that deck, like super clean play, using the Vinset Cold Foil face as a Vinset trigger token, like so sick. Loved it.
So if anyone wants to buy my Cold Foil Vinset, let me know.
Hell yeah. Great. Well,
anything else from the calling you guys want to talk about, or shall we move?
No, seemed good. It'll be interesting to see if the meta remains that kind of flat, as we don't understand what the best deck is.
No Verdance in the top 8. That seems like a crazy. I don't know if that's they had bad matchups. I don't know if that's it seems like people maybe like, because there also wasn't a Syndra in the top 8, or was there?
No, there's a Phi.
So no Syndra, no Verdance in the top 8, no Marionette in the top 8.
Marionette
was 10th and 11th.
Yeah, it was.
So like that's Huntsman, a crazy
Marionette.
No Gravy in the top 8. So it's like that's a full dethrone of the top like 3 or 4 meta decks that we've been kicking around, and here's some new shit. So it's like, I know some people are excited. It is one of those things like, okay, is that going to be the only one where there's not a Verdance top 8? Or did the people, like, I don't think Verdance took a step back, but maybe it is kind of like, wow, Compendium of Rathe did give most decks at least one rare, maybe at least another Majestic. And now if you didn't get a rare or Majestic, or if you're not doing the whole, I want to play the Arcane Shelter Earth Sigil and now run with these 2-for-6 Glyph Explosion cards, you may have to start doing that if you're going to keep up with the Joneses with all these other heroes getting rares and Majestics.
You want to hear a fun fact about Verdance?
Yes.
Two Valda were above the highest ranking Verdance.
Hell yeah. There was 3 Vinset in the top 16 also.
Yeah, good hero.
It's a good hero.
Bring back Count Your Blessings Dory, and let's go. Bring all the Vinsets out here. Let's freaking... Only Blake can use Count Your Blessings, and like that would be worth a... Not you pay for a PTI, or you pay for, you can have one card unbanned, and you show up with the only Count Your Blessings deck. Take this, Rune Chant lady.
So yeah, it was cool. It was cool to see some breakout stuff, some new stuff. Thank God it's a switcheroonie. You just trade one Draconic Ninja for another. That's fine.
They're both good. Yeah.
Well, one is a ninja of the people, and the other one is the ninja of the oppressors. So,
bro, fucking Phi on Thursday night, I was at 30 health, and I have the whatchamacallit up. I have like game, and I have Celestial Cataclysm into a 0-for-4, and my opponent's at like 5 health. I'm like, you're so screwed, dude. Like, as long as you don't do 30 damage, I'm fine. And then it was Okay,
That
Art
was-
of War, the dragon. We're gonna do this. Is the one where you discard a Phoenix Flame to draw a card, and then it was like, I'll go ahead and pop my head, and this hit, this hit, this hit, this hit, this hit. So this will be for 9 more, and it was exactly enough for it to block with everything. So I couldn't even Celestial Cataclysm him, and I was like, Del Taco, you're the biggest piece of shit, man. And he was like, what am I supposed to do? Not do this? And it's like, God, how why do we have to give Phi? I don't know. I think in the past I've gone, let's give Phi something that finally gets him out of here, gets him that last 130 points. And it's like, why would I play this game for the next 130 points of Phi where you're like, God damn it, the Phi in the top 8. Like, you're supposed to be the one who gets the 75 points, not Dio. Like, Dio's dumbass, I can figure out how to fatigue locally. Maybe I can't beat Connor, whatever his last name is. But, like, the Phi's locally, that deck is so, like, oh, I played the cards that just say draw a card on them, and then it just comboed out of control, and I did 30 damage to you. You're like, why is this happening?
Sorry.
It's just funny. It was Del Tacos.
It is funny. He's always doing it on Phi. He can't stop.
He's always doing it.
Just can't
Except
get
sometimes he's
enough.
not. So you know what? Good for him.
It's all right.
I think-
Phi is
I
my
think-
favorite ninja. It's my favorite ninja.
Oh, come
Hands down.
on. No.
What do you mean?
Ira's the GOAT.
Oh, snooze fest. Did you see that Ira in the top 8? No,
Yeah, that
no
was-
shame to the player, but it's just like literally no damage in the deck, just numbers. The exact opposite of Arachne. It's a numbers deck versus a game plan deck. No. 2-card 8. 2-card 8.
Dude, 2-card 8, he was not attacking. He was just
My
sitting there
freaking-
blocking.
My defense reaction blocks for 5. This other defense reaction blocks for
His red
6.
unmovables.
Yeah.
That is not the Ira that I know and love, but I respect it.
Oh,
Flexible,
The same way I
flexible
respect
hero.
all Dory players.
yeah. Oh, wait. Is that your wife in the background? You got to go, dude. Baby's coming. See you, Zane?
Ira is so much better than Phi. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Honestly, you guys, you're like, my favorite ninja. That's like, my favorite STD is like, come on, dude. They're trash. None of them are good, man. And if you're a ninja player listening to this podcast,
That's how I feel about
stub your toe.
Mechanologist.
Yeah, no, we definitely we give the mechs the short end of the stick. So now we give some hate to Ninja. There you go.
We should just do an episode where we roast every class and hero equally.
That would be interesting. The roast.
There's some that are just clearly cooler than others.
Yeah, you get to Runeblade, it's tough.
Yeah.
Can we put in
What,
judges?
the emo
too?
goth boys? No, we can make fun of them pretty easily. They make fun of themselves, kind of.
Yeah, totally. We don't need to do it for them. They're all very, very extra.
Well, should we go to the main topic?
Sure.
What's our song? Ooh, yeah.
That's only when Greg edits the podcast. I don't bother to put that in.
That's why I'm doing it.
That's how you know. That's how you know it's a Greg special is when he bothers to put in a transition here. Shoom. That was what we got.
Thanks,
Main
Greg.
My name is
mean-
Greg.
Colin and Blake.
Sage is the rage.
So true.
Fucking people love it and hate it. It's hitting a really good spot if that's the case.
It's our first banned and restrictions of the Sage new era has happened today.
No, isn't it? Oh, well, the first of this. Okay, yeah.
As
I was
of
like,
recording. Yeah.
If you don't count the chain day, but yes.
That was a benching, not a BNR. Two separate B words that mean the same thing.
But they'd unbanned some cards, so they did ban cards already.
Correct.
So it's not the first banning. But here are the banned cards.
Whoa, we got a
Colin,
graphic.
if you remember, we were in your house when they announced the initial ban list.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right. We watched it live and we were like full of rage for Sage.
I think we were apathetic at that point.
Not
Wasn't
Blue
it-
Lightning
no.
Press.
Wasn't it them also like announcing what Silver Age actually was too? And we were just kind of like,
Yes, it was. But then at
This
the end, they were
is-
like, guess in the chat what cards are going to get banned. And then they showed like the Flesh and Blood card back, and they're like, the first person to get it. And then they're like, Fiddler's Green.
gets a free 2-cent card. Yes. Well, we have our new band list. And thanks to LSS for making a pretty little graphic I could download easily and not have to bring up all the cards.
Hell yeah.
Burn up, shock. Not a shock.
Racers of Belief hits my freaking Reinar deck.
Those are, I mean, these are pretty good. Lightning Press, Ether Spindle did no one any harm, so that one's kind of a miss for me. Steel Blade Shunt, of course. Get It Out of Here, and Sirens of Safe Harbor. Yeah, life gain is not good. So, seems pretty good ban list.
They forgot
Yes.
the axe, though. They forgot to ban the axe.
The Decimator.
Yeah.
None of these are
And like
KO cards.
maybe
right?
a KO card. Yeah, maybe a
Yeah.
Beaten Trackers, maybe a Savage Feast. Or a,
But they wanted to give Reinar a chance, in some format.
Who was it? Somebody said somewhere, maybe it was on Arsenal Pass or something. They're always like,
What's that?
it's like an action you take at the end of your turn. I usually say attack action podcast when that happens.
Draw 4. Podcast.
Welcome to Pass Draw 4.
But it's like all the brute players go, Reinar's, this is it, Reinar. And then they go, I'll just play KO instead. And just KO is just better. Sucks.
unfortunate. This is a good ban list, though. I think all these cards are. Most people would kind of agree or look around and say, yeah, I don't know. I think Spindle is a little odd as the wizard choice. I think there's a few cards they could have gone for here. They could have gone for Emeritus Red, maybe, or Snapback, maybe. Spindle obviously makes sense, too. Maybe that was probably the most surprising card on this. Other than that, everything I
I mean, for me, I didn't play a lot of the Kano deck that what's his name put together, but I feel like Spindle was one of the only good ways to be able to be like, I'm going to do Kano shit because I can op, and it's like
yeah.
taking that out seems like I get it, but it's also like, well, now we're just back to I guess only pitch stacking, or I mean, there's probably other ways of figuring that out and attacking, or putting the right cards on the top of your deck, but it's very limited.
Yeah.
So it's just I don't know.
I agree with you. This is not the card I would have banned from Wizard. I think a Wizard ban was reasonable, and this is not what I would have chosen. But it also is a choice that I understand from a power level perspective. But
Or it's just like a consistency piece, right?
Yeah.
You know
but it's
what I
like a
mean?
cool one, right? Whereas Voltic Bolts is much more vanilla and has less. Spindle is just feels cool to do.
Yeah, I agree.
As a part of it. So I don't know. I would have rather seen Voltic or Emeritus or something, but
I'm pretty surprised. Burn Up Shock for sure. I've played a lot of Briar now, and I'm like, well, Burn Up Shock is not the thing. It's the other parts of it are the thing. Lightning Press with Burn Up Shock is the thing. That's unplayable aroundage. Can't play around that. You know what I mean? But it is pretty meta warping in terms of every deck has to have an answer for how to block the burn up turn. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I get that. interesting that Sigil of Suffering is left. You know,
Agree.
that's like a very strong card, but I guess, you know, it's a little different, but it's also really interesting, like from the Dory deck, right? Steelblade Shunt and Sirens of Safe Harbor, right? Like they're running Rainbow basically of that. But that those are the things they chose to take out, not the like other pieces, because it certainly is not an issue that they have Steelblade Shunt, although powerful, right? Kind of like a la Sigil of Suffering, I suppose. But it's like other parts of that deck are the degenerate part of it, not the shunties. So I don't know.
I think it gives like the Axe versus Guardian matchup was like so laughably unplayable from the Guardian side, like because the Guardians can't block the Axe well, like they're like anybody else blocking the Axe, right?
Yeah.
But then they also can't attack with their weapon, so it was like, what do we split? Like, what is a Guardian like? Guardian supposed to do what against DGA Warrior? Like, you just lose.
Yeah.
So I think Shunt leaving kind of brings the ceiling down, but also like makes some matchups much more playable. It'll also make that deck soft to Enigma, which it always should have been, and kind of was, but Shunt, sometimes they kind of high rolled Shunts at the right time, and it made the matchup really weird and slow and just uncomfortable for Enigma. And now Enigma should like walk over that deck, I think.
But also happy to see Sirens of Safe Harbor. Everybody is running it that can run it. Guardians are running it. I mean, Terra's running it, and it's coming in for 7 and gaining you a life, which is kind of horseshit. Brutes are discarding it as a 6 and fucking getting a life off of it.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's
one life
blocking
is a
with it.
lot. One life
Yeah.
is so much in the format. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. And if you're running Rainbow of them, which a lot of those decks are running 6, you know, four copies minimum. It's a lot of life, a lot of extra life. So good bands overall. Would have loved to see Axe go, just because of how generic it is for all of the Warriors, but whatever, I guess.
Well, there's 2 sides to every
Blade.
banning coin. So we have the unbanned.
Hey!
Behold the unbanned. They are no longer
some crazy
banned.
choices.
All right. Y'all made fun of me for my bullshit, but then Colin just came in with that, and you guys were like, Taylor, shut the fuck up, you idiot.
Decimator Great Axe is $11 right now on TCG Player, by the way. That's what I was searching at.
I think
That's
I have
insane.
like a bunch. I think I have a bunch of them.
I should sell my 8 copies.
Icelander's back, baby. Amulet of Ice. Now he's meta. She's meta.
Nope.
Lexi, she's back. Amulet of Ice. Now it's meta. Oldham. Now you can Rootbound Carapace. Oldham's back in the meta.
Biting Gale and Amulet of Ice. Also back.
That's a sick combo. Yeah, Amulet of Ice being back for Oldham is super sick. For maybe we have Ice Lexi now, that's also super sick. So I'm into that. Rake the Embers unbanned is fucking nuts.
It's deranged. This is a mistake.
This is fucked up.
That's why they
Because-
didn't ban anything from KO. So Dromai is still unplayable, even though it looks like they gave him the nuclear bomb code.
Remember, Blake? Remember when we had gone to the Honigman home, and we talked about Silver Age for maybe 6 hours for like the rest of the day, and we were like, "Well, is Dromai cool?" And we looked, and we were like, "Oh, Rake the Embers is banned." I guess that makes total sense, but also like, and keeps that deck like in a power level. Like I remember having this conversation with you, and now it's unbanned, and that's just so crazy.
Unhinged Silver Age.
Jeez.
Blow the door. I mean, the worst two cards in the Dromai decks. People were playing Dromai in Silver Age, I believe, already. Whether they were diehards or I'm illusionist and I like dragons more than I like illusion or whatever the hell that one person has. Enigma. It is something where you're like the worst two cards in Dromai's 47 list are so much worse than Rake the Embers, where that's going to jump up 2-tier lists.
Yeah. Yes. Like this is matchup transforms matchups, makes the deck so much harder to fatigue if that's your angle. It just gives the deck so much like incidental damage. It's another Ash creator, another starter. It's I don't know about this one.
In that deck, like, you know, it won a few PQs already, and it's like, you know, you can see that it has, like, you forget. Everybody has fucking forgotten what Dromai does, and it's like, you're like, yeah, I'll take care of that dragon later, and then all of a sudden Moragai's out, and you're like, uh-oh, and then Chromai comes out, and you're like, fuck.
I almost lost to it in the San Diego Calling.
Yeah, it's like, and then you're like, uh-oh, there's too many things out here. They just need to save one card, and then they save that one card and swing their whole board, and you're like, uh-oh. And then they play Necria, and you're like, whoa, that thing's big.
Not like this.
Yeah. So I don't know. Dromai is crazy. I do have a Marvel Asvali, 2 Marvel Asvali, so maybe I'll slap that thing together and just be a dragon lady.
And then if you were playing Florian, stack Florian's bitch ass. Now
Let's go.
Rootbound Carapace pushes that to another, like, okay, I can make Rune Chance twice as fast now.
So fast.
Another 4-block for Guardian. Let's go.
Yeah, Terra and Oldhim are psyched. And I mean, I've played quite a bit of Stack
Briar.
Florian as well. And, yeah. And now that's super fast. And then all of a sudden you're ready to go. Because you already have aura banishers that banish auras. And so you can banish your freaking Sigil of Earth in your harvest season off of your D-React. And then 1 Rootbound Carapace, and you're good to go. You don't even need Chorus. Chorus will make 4 Rune Chance next time you play it. It'll be great.
And 2 Embodiment of Earths.
Ooh.
Carpaccio. Blake has his hand up. Yes, Blake.
I don't want to take this in a different direction, but I want to kind of think about this long and hard real quick. Because I haven't really thought hard about commons versus rares versus majestics versus legendaries versus fables, but it's been around in the background the whole time. It is important when it comes to like, oh, I'm going to get a rare in a pack. Sometimes I'm going to get a majestic. But do you think that LSS has designed these cards in a specific way where majestics are balanced on another way if you can only have 3 copies of them? Most other commons and rares come in red, blue, yellow. That's why we have Rootbound Carapace, red, yellow, blue. But then when I'm looking at these two, there's some cards that only have one kind of color. There's not a red Amulet of Ice. There's not a yellow Burn Up Shock. I'm just wondering, do you think in the background of playing this game, of designing this game, they were always like, there's going to be a commoner format, maybe a rare plus format, because now we're downshifting cards. Like Raiden, we're downshifting Blaze. So, we can never play that Majestic Hero Blaze or Quicksilver Dory. I feel like the doors are wide open for almost everything of like, if there's 0% participation in a light warrior hero, not a lot of Boltons, let's give them Raiden. And then even my dumbass was like, I would play Raiden tomorrow. Like, can I play it tomorrow? And I was kind of disappointed when they were like, no, you have to wait till June. So my actual thought process is like, do you think LSS has had this in mind for their entire design process, or it's been kind of hard for them to meld this together of like, okay, we have a common and rare format, but like there's stuff that we could never have be played in a common rares only format because it is still too strong.
Yes, that's why there's a ban list.
All right.
That's
I think they stumbled into this a little bit, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't think
That's
that
kind
the
of what's
commons,
making sense to me. Yes, Zane. I agree.
yeah, and I think that that's fine, and I think as long as they balance it with a heavy hand, that's good. Like downshift stuff, yes, that's great. We like Bolton should have Raiden, yes. Blaze shouldn't be illegal just because she's a promo or whatever. Like, but be careful with it. Like pick your spots, change stuff up frequently, and I think it'll be a very interesting format that's kind of always dynamic. Even if it's not always balanced, at least it's like the ball is rolling, right? Like things are changing. This is legal now it's banned. Even this ban list, like they could have gone heavier, but we did see 8 cards change sides. 5 banned or whatever, and 3 became legal. So these are big swings. I'm excited for Raiden to be legal as well, and I hope they keep doing it. Like, I would love to not have to play Death Dealer in Lexi. I'm not saying they should give us Voltaire, but like give us different tool. I mean, Voltaire would be terrible in the format actually because you don't have New Horizon, but just like keep playing with it. I like that they're not like, oh, we can't downshift Raiden, that's illegal. It's a Majestic. I like that they felt empowered to just like rip it and do it.
yeah. I like their. I mean, I'll answer with Blake's question and then I'll say the next thing. But I don't think they were planning for a commoner format. They didn't even plan for Blitz, and they just kind of threw it together because they needed a format that allowed people not to have big collections when no one could get cards. So yeah, I think they're still figuring it out, but I think, the way they've done this announcement and how their philosophy is for Silver Age sounds great. I like that they're just going to do it quickly and they're going to do it with a little less, worry about fucking with people's collections because the cards are generally cheaper. It's not the main format and they can kind of ban things as they go. And also like that, just calling out that changing up the format through bans is like a good thing that's part of the format. It's like, it's a way of pushing it in different directions and getting people to try new things, which is again a lot easier because of the price point on these decks. So I mean, I think that's all really works in their favor, and I hope that people keep playing and having fun with Silver Age, because I think it just should be and really seems like it will be the best way to get other people into the game. Either by just like giving them decks or pointing them at the precons, and just like being like, yeah, you could start with this and you spend $6 more and you got like, the deck that won the last calling or something, and I think that's the story they've been trying to tell. And I think, it feels like we're actually getting there, which is cool.
Yeah, I super agree with that, Colin. I also think the price point of cards in this format cannot be understated for the competitiveness in the format as well. So like what I mean by that is like one of the reasons I just like basically only play Arachne is because it allows me to play the game without having to like collect everything, which is a big financial investment, And I've always just like, you know, like I don't own every card for every class. So I can't just be like, well, the best deck's Acilio. I'll just go play Acilio, you know, like that's not, you know, don't be at home and be like, well, actually those cards aren't that expensive. You know, don't,
They
this is
are.
just
They
an
are
example.
expensive. They are expensive.
I just saying, just in case, you know, but in Silver Age, it'll cost me $10 to just go, if I don't even have the cards, to just freaking go play the best hero, right? Or the thing that counters the best hero. Like it makes it super easy for the player base to like engage at the top of whatever the format is. And I think that's super awesome. Like never, other than when I played Chain, that was kind of the only time I was like playing the best meta deck. You know what I mean? And since then, it's like over time, I just have been kind of like, you know, not priced out, but, you know, wary of making that financial choice to be able to play the game. And then Silver Age allows me to do that, which is super fun. And I think makes it really, really extra appealing for already entrenched players too, you know, like myself. Maybe you're in this situation, and so that's nice. It's nice there's a format that like evens the playing field for a lot of people in that way.
Totally.
My other thing I wanted to ask you guys and talk about is like, you know, talking about the complaints. Like a lot of people don't like the, you know, it'll be different now because of the bans, right? But the like win the dice roll, lose the dice roll ness of the format or the meta, I guess, because I don't know if it's a Silver Age issue. It's more like what the best decks are, right? But just like,
I have a dice roll comment because I heard that comment all day long at the showdown that I top 8'd. I lost the first 4 dice rolls.
Yeah.
As Briar.
Yeah.
So like, it's not like, you know, I won all 4 of those games. Like, it's not a death sentence. Like in some matchups, it's bad, but part of the interesting thing about the format is you can pack tech for when you win the die roll, lose the die roll. We're seeing that. I don't know if anyone's looked at Brody's list intensely, but he's literally has, I've kind of in my mind parsed what he's doing, and he literally has like going first versus going second tech in the mirror.
yeah.
So I just, the die roll thing, like people complain about it, but I don't think it's as big a deal as people make it sound like.
Well, like, even if it is, like you say, right? If there is, like, you know, 10% difference with going first or second, you can make those changes in your deck, right? To combat that. And that's, like, just part of this part of the game in this current meta compared to Classic Instructed, right? And that's what it should be. It should be just different. Like, I don't want to just play little CC. I want to play something that's different. You know what I mean? It's the same reason we play draft, is because that's like kind of a different skill and a slightly different game. You know what I mean? And you got to you got to interact with stuff differently. And if they were just the same, then I don't know if it would have the same appeal. We would be sitting here going, well, I'll just play CC, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I think the big win is that they are offering what feels like a very fundamentally different experience with Silver Age than CC, whereas Blitz felt like little CC but unhinged because the power level was the same, but your life was half. So I think that feels like it's a good spot. You know, I could see where people will, and they complain CC about the same stuff of like heroes being overpowered or whatever. I don't know when. I was going to ask when do we get to ban or bench a deck? Wasn't that supposed to happen?
Yeah, I don't know.
You sure would think we would know by now. We don't.
Great. I'll just keep asking that every episode until we have an answer, because that felt like it was a pretty big thing that they were like we could all do, and maybe they're waiting for the first kind of season to be done, which is
It just
weird.
happened.
Is it
Right.
is it fully done now?
No.
Kind of, yeah. Well, like
No.
the PQ, all the PQs that are Sage are done. That's why the
Gotcha.
banner restricted announcement came
So
out today.
I should tweet at James White bench, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if it's not ranked choice voting, I'm gonna be so mad.
Yeah. We
Okay.
can't even.
I'm gonna be mad. I
If it's not ranked choice voting, I'm going to continue to play the game at the same amount that I currently do.
yeah.
All right. Who are you guys voting for right now? If it's just you had to pick one.
Well, it's hard because the ban list has happened,
That's
right?
true.
So that changes things quite a bit.
I would bench KO because they're not going to ban any of his cards. Then all the KO losers get the hell out of here. Draw my people go up, and then Reinar walks over them. And then
Yeah.
I think
I
KO is my choice too.
yeah.
I'll pick Briar because F her.
Briar's fun as hell. I forgot all of the shit she does and how fun it is, you know?
It's unfortunately
Sucks.
true. It's
Sucks for
unfortunate.
anyone playing against it.
It's just so, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. People have gotten used to it now, but
I
it's
don't
also
know, Aurora
wild.
pays
Like,
for that embodiment of lightning, so it's kind of the same.
yeah.
Well, I didn't play in an event, so I don't get a vote. So I guess KO it is. He's out.
He's pretty likely to be one of the three. We'll see. But
They get rid of 3?
We
that's
get
what
rid
they
of
said.
3, and they get rid of 1.
It better be
Are you sure
ranked
about
choice
that?
voting.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Can we vote for KO and KNO as one vote? Just the
Does
K
Chain
A
come back
asterisk
off the
O.
bench, right? No matter what
Correct.
happens?
Yeah.
So all of the Briar people are just going to play Chain.
No. It's this vote will be with Chain. Like those 4 will be off the table.
Are you sure about that?
I don't think so. I think when the
Do
vote,
we know that?
from what I understand,
this is literally all
when,
speculation.
when we bench, Chain is
When I
on the bench,
we
list,
bench.
list and comes back.
Maybe. Well, who knows? They also said that Chain will not be coming back without bans. So
Correct.
everybody hold
But
your
they-
horses.
These things, God.
And LSS doesn't forget about that shit, okay? When LSS says stuff, they mean it.
They,
Whenever they said Aurora will be back within 1 year, that means she's in 0 men's of the third age, which makes sense. I did some math for you guys, not that I'm segueing, but every element has 4 channels except for lightning, which only has 2. That means lightning will be in 0 men's of the third age.
There's a real chance that it's Aurora Lexi Icelander. And if so, it's like cruel that that's the set I'll be like the most busy for. Because
it's
those are
super
like,
not.
you say that.
No, you want to hear my theory for real?
Yeah.
Okay. You look at the trailer. It's clearly space. So we're talking waning moon. We're talking Alluvian Constellus.
Yep.
We're talking Gaze the Ages.
Okay.
We're talking Wizard. Okay.
We're talking straights the ages too.
Okay. I mentioned Icelander. So far we're aligned.
Icelander is an ice hero.
Ice, what? An ice, who?
Hero.
What hero plays Alluvian Constellus?
Space
Wizard.
Wizard, Money Gang.
Icelander?
Wizard. Wizard plays those 2 things. All of those things I named. Then there seems to be some sort of smoke monster in the middle.
Yeah, I'm
This is
choosing to
lost.
ignore that. I'm choosing to ignore that.
No. And
That's
you know what that
Mystic?
is? That's a chaos being. We got a bunch of chaos stuff in Compendium, plus a lot of opting. We are going to have a chaos wizard
Arachne.
set. No arachnes. It's just going to be
No.
chaos. I think it's going to be chaos in order.
No, please, no.
Is
Here's
gonna
what
be-
I think. I think Arachne will change from a hero to a class subtype. And now Chaos Arachne Wizard can use Regicide, and that way you're not blocking the whole game because you're ABing, and they sneak in the Regicide at the end.
Scarf for a scarf. Give them your crown of dominion.
Oh.
Now they're royal.
So there's going
it's
to be a
gonna
hero that's Chaos, that they can only play Chaos cards and cards that are banned. And
It's-
they're going to be a drone deck.
It's gonna be Chaos Wizard and Chaos Runeblade, and then whatever else.
Chaos Runeblade.
Chaos Runeblade.
Chouse.
Chouse. And they're gonna have chosts.
Is
Okay,
I
so
can't get.
is
I
this
can't
like
get
a dagger in this O?
Okay, that O looks like the Acilio like flavor of art so much to me. Like which
Yeah,
we
like a
don't need.
sigil, like a wizard sigil.
Well,
Interesting.
Runeblade has sigils too.
That's true. Oh, weird. Wizards and Runeblades.
So you're 2/3 of the way there. Yeah. So I'm agreeing with you.
And then we're gonna get a new class. We're just gonna get a new
Right.
class.
Yeah, Ranger. We haven't had one in a while.
Nope.
Functionally
No
a new
ranger.
class.
Ranger's not coming. No
God,
Ranger.
what is in the
We're gonna be in
background of this?
space.
Is that the smoke monster? Is it an illusion? Space
It is
Illusionist
giving, like-
coming this spring.
It is giving like what's it called?
Amira?
Like Cthulhu monster, you know.
Yeah.
What is,
Enigma Chimera.
It would be I know what you're trying to say. Eldritch horror, but
Yeah.
it's the
the old ones or like,
yeah, fucking
what is
it'll
the
come-
word?
it'll come to me later.
So there's going to be
Eldritch.
like a space or like moon illusionist, maybe like an Enigma, and an Aurora too. PT
I'm just
London
saying-
all over again.
We have like a clear like opting mechanic for wizard that's not really supported except for Blaze later when this set comes out. And then we have chaos cards that clearly nobody is going to have unless you're a different chaos hero, and topsy turvy, which really messes with opting. And this being surely looks like they want to wear that topsy turvy hat.
So wait, make your call one more time. What hero will what class will the chaos be? Chaos
It'll be
Ringblade?
both. And wizard. It's gonna be
Chaos
both.
Wizard.
Chaos wizard.
That sounds tight.
If you play a spell off the bottom of your deck, it does +3 arcane.
We were trying to think of like the
As a
most
hero
chaosy
power?
stuff. It's like
Turn your
You-
deck upside down.
you draw from the bottom and pitch to the top. Which is no functional difference. It just is funny.
Well, it'd be funny if you could do
No,
that
it-
at a certain point. You could switch it. Like your
Yeah.
hero powers, you switch when you want. So it's like
You
you
invert
can either
the
play it
tower.
normally or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Mythos.
you do it, but it's
Mythos.
face up.
That's what you're talking about. Mythos. Yeah, face up. Okay. Anyway.
What's that
That's my call.
guy's name? How do you spell it?
Ziggy.
Skizix. Which is not helpful.
Are you talking about-
SKYZYK.
SK.
Are you talking about the spoiler thing or Skizzy?
No, I'm talking about Aurora's thing that was in her deck that kind of looks like it could be
Skizzik,
a
yeah.
thing that is in the background of like this is a lightning attack action, but it's actually like an ally that's named on another card. I think that could maybe be some of this of like instead of allies, everybody gets their own Skizzik that yes, other heroes can use it, but it's super good in this hero or something. Because if we're floating around lightning
Space.
like,
We're in
I don't
space.
know. Acilio's already pretty freaking good. Like I feel like 3 more good lightning cards would be a pretty rough meta if it's oops, all
There is no lightning.
Cilios.
There's no lightning, you
But
said?
we said Aurora is going to be in it, so that's just not true.
Who said that?
James P. White.
And us.
No.
Did he say that, or
an
you're
armory
just basing
deck.
that off his previous statement that she was
Said-
coming back?
He said, "Don't worry, Aurora will be here within the calendar year," and that was like May 15th last time.
It's an armory deck for sure.
Another armory deck you have to buy that maybe they didn't get all the cards right in.
Yeah, that's the most LSS thing I've heard on this podcast. Right along, Blake, when you were like, okay, now we have thousands of people watching our stream. Here's the spoiler. Okay, come back to Twitter on Tuesday.
Stupid motherfuckers. What do I actually want? You have to have. I don't want Rune Blades and Wizards right now because
Sorry.
we kind of just did that in Rosetta. I know Rosetta was a good class or whatever. Rosetta was a good experience. You need another Necromancer. Omens of the Third Age, I think, would be a pretty sick time to have Necromancer.
Chaos Necromancer.
Ice Necromancer. Make
No.
allies out of Frostbites.
What
Would be sick.
about this freaking screams ice to anybody or lightning? Nothing. There's nothing
I don't want it to be ice
icy
either because
or
Bolton
lightning about this.
loses to one Frostbite, so I get it.
This is the most like multiverse space odyssey vibe I've ever seen in my life. If the Silver Surfer is not in this, I'm freaking out.
This is so funny. This is bad TV because literally everyone listening knows what is.
Let's
in the
keep it
set.
going. Let's keep it going. I hope it's brand new heroes. I hope it's not the fourth version of people at this point. Or do I hope it are you guys
new
done
heroes.
with new heroes?
New class
Or-
would be sick.
Yeah, we need it.
We just had Necromancer last year though. What do you want next?
No,
Monks?
come on.
Monks? Clerics? Nurses?
We want Space Marines.
I want Bad Bunnies. He's in everything. Space Marines, yeah, that'd be sick.
Haunted strategists.
I want Galactic Fascists. Space Tigers and Peace Turtles. Let's do it.
The one
Let's
thing
go, Twilight Imperium.
The one thing that was crazy, I was on reddit.com earlier and
Is that a
somebody
website?
was like, you guys won't believe it. I figured out what the next set is. And they were pointing at 3 cards from Compendium of Raid. Zane, stop me if you heard this before.
The sheaths.
The sheaths. Frosthaven sheath, Leffen sheath, Stormwind sheath. All of those have, what are they called? Flavor text. For Galcia, she remembers when 2 worlds touched. For Davnir, she feels the twin lands tremble. For Yavor, she dances through twice sundered skies. So the colors of Arya, their one says, the ancient sacrifice made centuries ago still manifests in Arya's lush landscapes and abundant harvests. The flow is their legacy.
Abundant.
I was like, how do you guys know enough about the lore? Wasn't there a push for lore recently in the last week and a half too? Or did you guys pay attention to that? Like, maybe they're going to start doing lore again and there's a lore part on the website? Or I made that up.
Didn't they fire the lore staff?
And then they hired people that were 23 and they're back, baby. They said, yes, chef, this looks good.
Wait, didn't Zane, you say that somebody had found the name of the set before they announced it?
This got scraped off the website like a few days ago, or like a few days before it was unveiled. I don't know. It's not even that I'm trying to hide their identity or to protect them. I genuinely don't know who did it. But they scraped this name, and then they also scraped the armory deck, supposedly the next armory deck, which is what I thought Blake was referring to when he was looking for Skizik, but it's Ziggy Starlight.
Sounds like space to me.
It does. It sounds like Aurora.
Wait, what? Zane? There's a new hero called Ziggy Starlight?
You haven't heard this? Didn't I?
No.
I guess you weren't at the production meeting on Saturday. Yeah.
No, it's too busy ruining my life.
Also, I can't believe I forgot about Aether Bindings of the Third Age, a wizard card.
It does have the
Again,
words third and age in it.
I'm aligned with you on Wizard.
And there's a third AGE now.
Also,
we've gotten
they
stuck on this
supposedly
for so long.
release on the same day, so possibly that this hero is in the set. Probably is. Blake, I put it in production if you want to see it.
Ziggy Stardust
Did you guys
is for
search
sure a
Google?
fake name.
Starlight. Ziggy
Oh,
Starlight.
that's real then.
That's totally real.
Starlight, one of the best restaurants in San Diego.
And you didn't take us there?
I did not.
Oh,
So now that we have this fucking name, what is Ziggy Starlight going to be? Let's do their...
That's Aurora. That's Aurora too, I think.
well, let's sing the song first. Starlight, star bright, the first star I see tonight. I hope I may, I hope I might
That doesn't sound like David Bowie to me.
fall asleep tonight.
David Bowie was
Aurora.
Ziggy oh no.
Iggy
I'm
Pop.
pretty sure the guy that scraped the LSS site is Satoshi Nakamoto. I think it's the same guy.
Ziggy Starlight's a real person. She's going to
Is-
sue the hell out of them.
All right, we got to move on from this because
A multi-hula hoop artist and insured fire performer in Woodland Hills. With a variety of acts, watch her light up any event, day or night. She has 12
Ziggy
subscribers
Starlight
on
also
YouTube.
has a sequin collection of outfits that are all sequins. These are pretty good. They're sold out though. Too bad. All right, what are we moving on to, Taylor?
I don't know, but
Oh,
it's something.
I thought that was true the whole time. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is the end, and you're just trying to get us out of
No,
here. So we
we have a segment, baby. Now, I don't know who's going to do it, but
we do have a segment. We've been trying to get it in for a month or more. It's a classic. It's a throwback to an earlier and simpler time.
it is.
It is.
It's board game from the closet.
Let's go.
Here at the Attack Action Podcast, we enjoy all sorts of games, not just flesh and blood. We like board games, we like video games, and we're going to share one of those games with you today. Recently, and by recently I mean within this quarter, Q1 of 2026, Blake and I went to sorry, Zane. Blake and I went and hung out with my friend Elliot, and we played board games on, what was that, President's Day? It was a holiday.
it was the President of Days, yes.
The President of Days, and we played a number of board games. I now forget some of them. No, wait. What did we play? We played a Fox Experiment, which I think I did talk about on the show before. We played some weird, funny racing game.
The potion game I talked about. You always want to get the thing I kept getting and crushing everybody with.
Yes, we didn't actually talk about it, so we're going to talk about it now. We played Quacks, which is the reissue of Quacks of Quedlinburg. Shorter, catchier, snappier name. Fun. I think they did a pretty good job with the components and stuff. Designed by Wolfgang Warsch. And this is a bag building, push your luck, potion making game where you collect a shitload of spiders, according to Blake, and you win the game. Blake had a great time in all games except the one he lost. So if you needed further proof that Blake needs to win to like a game, I've got
The other
I've
game
got
was
data.
called Hot Streak.
Hot Streak. That one was pretty silly. You gambled on who won, and there was a hot dog and a bear. It was all sorts of stuff. Anyways, Quacks. It was a fun game. I had heard about this game long time. It's been out for, I think, was it 2018 or was it before that? Maybe 2018 released. So that's 8 years old. That's crazy.
Fuck. 2018 is 8 years ago.
Yes. Welcome. Anyways, yeah, this was a lot of fun. You get different, you like build your bag, you buy different tokens to put in your bag. There's a bunch of bad things in your bag, and if you go too far down your little track, you explode, and you lose that round or something. No, you just don't score points. I forget the actual thing. It's been too long since we played it, but I'd say this is one of my favorite games from the day. It was pretty fun. Blake's spider strategy was OP, and then me and Elliot just, were like, well, we're gonna do this other stuff, and then we lost.
I liked Quacks of Quellingberg. I thought it was really fun, and it's cute.
It is cute.
Yeah.
The new branding might be even more cute. So they did a good reissue with this one, I think. It feels very approachable, whereas I feel like Quacks of Quedlinburg looked very the cover, it looked more like a Euro game that wasn't as fun looking, and this one looks much more like silly potion brewing guy, which is fun. So
yeah, which it most certainly is.
So basically how one round of play works is you get air bubbles in your potions and they can explode. So if you get more than 7 air bubbles, you're toast. And then you can either buy something or get points, but not both. So there's ways to limit your air bubbles. There's way to be like, no, I can have 8 air bubbles. But I ignored the air bubbles completely the entire game and played it as risky as possible. And the green spiders, I can't remember exactly what they did, but they're like, the more spiders you have, you can go add this to your thing at the end. So every time it was time to buy something, you could only buy like 1 or 2 things per round, but it was like diversify your stuff because it'll be stronger. There was stuff where you could like, if other players ignores this, it gets even stronger for you. Every time I had a choice, I was like, and a spider, and a spider, and a spider, and a spider. And it was like the spiders just completely grew out of control, where it was like, but the spiders only work if you get exactly, I think, 7 air bubbles in your shit. And it's very hard to get 7 air bubbles because it's literally like never going to happen. I think there's 7 to 10 rounds. I think it's 6 rounds. It's three times 2 because there's 3 players and you do 2 whole things. So 6 rounds. It's very hard to get 7 air bubbles. That spiders aren't a good thing. I got 6 in a row, 6 rounds worth of spiders. So the last time it was like, all right, I think the perfect round is 36 is on the spoon and you're out. So every time it'd be like, I'm at 22. Everybody add up your spiders and go that much further. And my 22 would go to like 35. And it was like, And like what was crazy about this game is just like, what is it called? Mario Kart. You know how they give blue shells to the people in the back? They were like, Elliot, Colin, take all this free shit. Blake's so far ahead. Here's a bunch of free shit. Here's some free shit. And
we could like start further along the thing.
Because it was like the mice are helping you out because Blake's so far ahead and the mice can see him. So for every mice between you and Blake, take an extra step. And it still didn't matter because every time my spiders came through for me, and it was like, I'm midway through round 4 being like, I can't be more obnoxious about this, but I want to be. and maybe I still was, but it was like, this is such an OP strategy that if I ever miss once, because legitimately at the end, I think I only won by like maybe 8-12 when I had been ahead by like 26 at some point. So it is like, if I miss one of those spider bonuses at the end of the round, I lose. So it was like the tightrope of the century with like 15 Pomeranians on my back and doing back handsprings in this game. But it was like, I'll never be able to replicate that. But I think I would buy quacks for my 14-year-old to 26-year-old that I'm trying to buy a game for.
It was fun.
Fun.
Even though Blake was gloating the whole time.
That's how he is in Flesh and Blood too.
That's how he is in all games.
Yeah.
He's just good at games. He's a gamer.
Yeah, it's once you get to know Blake, you're like, oh, Blake is fucking quick as fuck in his brain. Not anymore on the court because of his knee.
He's a music guy and a math guy.
It's true. We have a banner that says Blake is a numbers guy somewhere.
I hope
We do?
not. It's going to show up in about 3 seconds, I bet. The other thing that happened game-wise out of the board game closet, who are you for this next cycle? Are you a Brout? Are you a Pom Bomb? Or are you a Gekwa?
Gekwa squad checking in.
Oh, it's pretty tough. I asked said girlfriend about it, and she was like, I don't really know what's going on here, but I like this little blue guy's
Pay
attitude.
attention then, because if we're going to be together about every 6 years, there's another generation of Pokemon. It's been around for 30 years, but this is the 10th one. So I already did that math wrong, all right? So every 3 or 4 years, there's going to be another 120 of these fuckers that you got to grab. But there's always going to be an Earth one. We say Earth and Flesh and Blood, but it's actually grass. Fire one. We say Draconic and Flesh and Blood, but it's actually fire. And then a Mystic one, but it's actually water and Pokemon, right? And this one is a owl that's kind of going to have a sumo wrestler vibe. This one's a Pomeranian, but it's going to be like one of those crazy Asian dogs. And then this is a Gekwa, which is a gecko, which is going to be a geisha leader.
I got no stakes in this, but I kind of like the Pom Pom.
Thank
Pom
you.
Pom is so fucking cool.
I'm a
doggy.
Pom Bomb as well. I don't know how you can pass up Fire Dog, you know?
It's quite easy. You pick the water type.
Oh, you get wrecked.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
I do like the discourse of the water starters for the last 3 generations have been fruity. Gekwa, what is your destiny? Like I think what like just the memes on Twitter, like the fact that a large amount of people have grown up with Pokemon, and it's like that came out yesterday, but we have such a shared language and knowledge of that property that we can make jokes that have 40,000 likes on them is so interesting to me. Of Pokemon is bigger than we think.
I forget who it was on BlueSky, but they were like, Pom Bomb, if you fucking stand up and walk on 2 legs, I swear to God, I'm going to smite you down where you stand. I was just
true.
like, yes, stop turning my Pokemon into people in a onesie, you know?
Yeah.
Although, shout out to Decidueye, though. My favorite Pokemon of all time.
Yeah,
Is that
Colin,
true? It's a good one.
Whew.
We
Colin's
got another
good.
grass
favorite of all time.
grass bird.
My favorite Pokemon?
Of all time. Number 1.
Do I lose
There's no
if,
ranked choice voting. No.
do I lose if I say Pikachu?
No.
Yeah.
Everything is valid.
Oh.
What a fucking loser.
All right, it's
No.
Trubbish.
That's a good pick.
It's a good pick.
I also like the sleepy guy, Snorlax.
Snorlax is good too.
Banger.
That fucking clown can go get fucked though. I hate that guy.
Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
I kind of hate, sorry, I dislike most of the fairy type of Pokemon. Like all the dessert Pokemon can.
Slurpuff?
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
No,
Blake,
thank
what's
you.
your favorite Pokemon?
Of all time. Oh,
It's between two. I would say Camerupt is the one that like I think it's just so well designed. But if I had to go Kanto and OG and like what is the coolest of my favorite to watch it throughout the years is Jigglypuff. Of,
So
like,
good in the
Okay.
show. So
Jigglypuff is good. Jigglypuff is good. That's fair.
boom, it's easy for me, baby. Dragonite is
Wow.
the only pick.
You can turn into a Dragonite in the new game Pokopia as a Ditto.
I know I have to buy a Switch 2 for that, I guess. We'll see.
Well, tell your wife it's for the baby.
It's an investment. I got burned so hard by Pokemon ZA that I'm so trepidatious now and not going day zero because I loved Legends Arceus and I was like, oh, the iteration of stuff is always so good, you know?
Yeah.
Like when they have a
Silver
new thing
was
and they're
better
like,
than
oh,
red, yeah.
yeah. And then I was like, fuck.
I literally saw the
This
gameplay was
sucks.
like all in the city, and I was like, I don't want this. Like, I never bought ZA because I'm like, this is just not it for me.
It was like
Just
that
flip.
didn't even bother me. It just was like there's an egregious amount of story for no reason. I don't know. It's like yeah. It's just so
I'm
sad.
excited for Pokopia, I will say. Pokopia looks sweet.
I'm gonna wait on that one. I don't
I
want to
haven't
get my
played a
hopes up.
Pokemon game since Pokemon Red on my Game Boy Color.
My
Dude,
Pokemon
Colin.
Blue lives right here. You may not hard to see. It's very
No,
small.
I
I
see
see
it.
it. Yeah.
That's my
Here,
Pokemon
I
Blue.
can zoom in. It's right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's under glass.
Yoshi. Yep.
Wow.
That's a
I've
Dragonite
seen it
right
in
there, too.
person.
I used to get real stoned and then play Pokemon Red in high school.
Colin, you got to play the Pokemon ROM hacks. They're so good.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
I played
I'm
a
playing
Pokemon
Lazarus.
ROM hack.
Yeah, I heard Lazarus is good.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, I got a lot of games I gotta play.
I know, but if you're just like, I got 10 minutes, boom.
I got 10 minutes. Let
I
me
got 10 minutes.
I
Let me
can
get
catch
through
two
the-
Pokemon.
Yeah, it's great. Then you set it down. Way better than like scrolling Instagram or something for 10 minutes because that turns into an hour.
That is true.
If any of your dogs were bipedal now, would you get rid of them? Test this theory out.
No, I mean, Hildis is my best friend, of
No, what?
course.
Hilda walks on 2 feet from now on, and this goes like this all through your stuff.
I mean, no,
And
that
is,
wouldn't
and is
bother
a
me.
fighting type suddenly.
And is a fighting type.
Oh, Hilda has been a fighting type. Oh, yeah.
What bird is Brout?
It's a Asian country, and it's gonna look like unpheasant at the end, maybe, or it's a sumo
Like-
wrestler bird.
Is it a chick? Like a chicken? Or because my first take was it looked like a little bit like an owl, like an owlet. But I'm like, no, they
I think
wouldn't do
it's
that after
pheasant.
Rowlet.
Pheasantry is what I would look under. Asian pheasants.
A golden pheasant. Oh, I see what you're saying.
I love Pokemon.
I do think Brout is underrated. Like Brout is sweet.
Underrated. Yeah. They're,
Like nobody's picking Brout, but it's good.
I think it's a good 3 starters, in my opinion.
Which one's Brout?
The
Oh,
the bird.
the owl.
Yeah, the
See,
little bird.
so you think it's an owl? I don't think it's an owl, but that was my first take on it. Was an owl? But I'm like, there's
It
no way.
reminds me of more of a songbird, in my opinion. Like a chickadee or something.
I
you know?
mean, it's the same size as like a dog, so
It's
that
bird of
it
prey.
seems like less of a songbird, but I think it is more like a little bird than an owl. I think it's just kind of mean looking and larger than a normal
Are the
bird.
two words they're putting together bird and sprout?
No,
Yeah.
it's brow as in
Brow.
eyebrow.
Yeah.
Eyebrow.
No, I agree with Blake. He looks like a leaf, so he's a sprout.
Yeah, sprout.
Sprout.
But eyebrows and sprouts.
I'm hoping Gekwa turns into water dark. That would be really cool. Final
It's
evolution
just
for
it's
that.
gonna look like new at the end.
Be crazy.
A lizard geisha.
The lizard geisha. Everyone's
It's not
favorite
wrong.
type.
2 generations ago, they did a lizard with a sniper rifle. So, like, it's possible.
Gekwa is so close to gecko and geisha.
Yeah, but are they going to merge?
It's like aqua. I hear it as like aqua, gecko and aqua.
Gekwa.
If only we got this amount of spoilers for Flesh and Blood stuff, we could really go down the rabbit hole.
Well, if we wait here until tomorrow at 3, we'll have something. We'll just say that we knew the whole time. I'll just edit it back in. Obviously, it was
Beep. Yeah.
4 fucking auroras. They're all different. It's 3. Yeah, it's 3 auroras.
I know. I guarantee they don't. It's barely anything.
We're getting a hero, no?
No, we're getting.
If we don't get
getting
a fucking
3
hero
cards.
at that, I'm gonna be pissed.
We better get a hero. We better get at least one hero.
Yeah, I'm going to unsubscribe if they don't give us a hero.
Nope. It's gonna be 3 cards from the 3 classes that are in the set.
Okay, Zane,
Well, that's-
future proof us real quick. What do you expect to happen over the next 4 months? Who went? How many callings does Brody win? What's the best performing?
Brody doesn't have a good track record at callings. He always crushes the Sunday event. But he'll win
Yeah,
one
sloppy
probably.
seconds, so
Which
it's
is
good.
crazy, right? Like,
It is.
for the
It is
amount he plays, like, no shade on Brody, right? I would dunk on him in 5-on-5 basketball.
He's very tall.
Eh.
What's going to happen, Blake, is that we're going to see a lot of iconic heroes that we've been kind of sick of a little bit, LL. And then it's going to be Wild West. We're going to see KO gone, Phi gone, probably Verdant's gone.
Probably Syndra.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. Maybe Prism. We'll see. And then Victor Goldmane's going to crush everybody.
Maybe loses to Huntsman.
We'll see.
What is the talent for Amira when she shows up tomorrow?
0.
Space talent.
I mean, she would theoretically be the generic or like the non-talented illusionist, right?
But what if space isn't a talent? It's just a class. And they're doing a double class.
What if it's 3 rune blades? An ice rune blade, a lightning rune blade, and an ice lightning rune blade.
I defer to
I would-
Taylor's
I
previous
would be-
statement.
I would be done. I don't want 3 rune blades injected into anything, much less my favorite game.
They were like, you guys liked Bright Lights so much that we're going to do an all one class set again.
There just are not enough rune blades. They love rune blade. Rune blade's coming back.
Or lunar is a thing, and it has something like chi.
Enigma, baby.
It's a
2
full moon today.
2 faces.
Third age.
Wait, that's why they didn't spoil us this weekend, because the full moon's actually tomorrow.
Well, is this a stupid question?
Do they have the same moon
moon?
in New Zealand? Yes.
Do they have the same phase of the moon?
Yes. What are you talking
They
about?
do? All right. All right.
I tried to help you, and you just kept driving. You see water, turn around, don't drown, bro.
Well, the water goes different in the toilet bowl. They have a different season.
We do have eclipses. Eclipses are different, only
Thank
because
you.
it's dark on one side, but technically true.
What do you think is blocking the sun?
The moon.
My ego.
Look, we all have dumb shit we've said or asked before.
Not
Okay.
anyone else. Mostly you today. There's that thing at the beginning and this thing. So we bookended this episode pretty well. Everything I said was pretty good. Pretty sure. I didn't have-
Airtight.
I take back what I said about this being a good episode.
It's a great one.
I'm going to draft
yeah.
more feet in the next fucking art draft. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm
We'll
going
edit that
fucking crazy.
You always were going to.
Well, Zane, good luck. If you
Speaking
want
of
to get anything out to the podcast crew, just go ahead and put it in the newsletter. Maybe show up on a Discord once every couple weeks. But we're rooting for you, and good luck.
Thank you. Yeah, I hope to still be involved, just maybe not in the recordings on Monday night. But yeah, I appreciate it.
It's cool. You can edit the podcast.
Yeah, it's your turn.
No, that's okay.
You're going to be up late anyway.
Okay.
All right,
You
I guess
deserve that
that's
Switch
it.
too. So get yourself that.
It's literally so fitting. My computer internet just cut out while you guys were talking. I do not know what you said.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening to me talk. Thanks for listening to the other guys talk. Appreciate everybody. Brazil, love you. See you in the chat. Goodbye. Good night. Goodbye. Good morning. Same moon. It's the same moon everywhere.
1, 2, 3, same moon.
Same moon.
Sailor Moon, the new anime.
I'm so embarrassed.
No,
It was a fair question. It was
was
just
a fair
funny how it all unfolded.
Oh man. See, I told you I was in a weird mood.
I
Too
feel like it
many-
would have come up by now, though. You'd be like taking a picture of the moon, and somebody in New Zealand would be like, "That's not the moon," and then you'd be like,
No, it's
all
not
moons
like
are
that.
different.
It's a different. It's not the different moon. I know we only have one.
That's not the.
It's a
That's
different
what
side of the world.
inspired. That's what inspired our new board game, Two Moons, One World. It's a tiles in a bag game where you're always trying to figure out what phase of the moon.
Okay.
you're in.
It's called Flat Earth 2 Moons. Find it on Backer Kit right now.
Uh,
Good
okay.
job, everybody.